What's going on? It's JC, and I'm here with Imagine Dragons. What's up, guys?
Hello. How you doing?
Hey.
Rough 2013, huh?
Rough.
A little rough 2013. Man, I just want to compliment you guys because you guys got 77 weeks in a row in the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Did you guys know that yet? It kind of came out today.
We just found out, yeah. I don't know. I think this whole thing has been quite a roller coaster. It's one of those, one more thing that kind of flies over our head, I think, and we just resume the shows on the road, and maybe when things quiet down, we'll be able to actually keep perspective of what actually has happened. But,
everything's still pretty surreal.
Yeah, it's like being in the eye of the hurricane. You can't really take a minute to breathe and say, wow, you know.
Yeah. I like to kiss a little butt, so I will kiss your butt real quick. You guys have an AMA. You won a Grammy, which that's pretty badass. You also have a Teen Choice, and did you guys know you have a Premio 40 Principales?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Were you guys at that award show?
That was my favorite speech.
We
yeah.
were there. Dan gave a spirited speech.
In Spanish?
I do speak habla español.
Oh, Dan, por favor. ¿Cómo fue en español?
All right.
Okay, come on.
Yo soy un hombre sincero. De donde crece la palma y antes de morir me quiero echar mis versos del alma. I'll just leave it that for
Dude,
now. I mean, I can keep going all
how
day.
many girls fall in love with you because of that?
No, actually more women probably.
The speech went over very well.
Yeah, maybe like English women are like, wow, but anytime someone that's really speaks Spanish, they'd be like, oh, okay, man.
You tried really hard.
That's like the only, I like how to memorize a poem.
I'm from Mexico, and that was very well done. I didn't think
thanks,
you
man.
guys would be able to
I
pull
tried.
off Spanish right there.
No. Pull
Ben?
off is a exaggeration.
Ben, I went on your Twitter.
Uh-oh. My Twitter.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you had a Twitter.
Yeah, me neither. No.
You have a Twitter. It
Yeah.
has to be your Twitter.
It's probably me.
Your high school picture you posted.
Oh yeah, that was today. You went on my Twitter.
Yeah. What's up with what was happening?
Oh, I decided that it was time. You know, I spent most of my senior year rocking a mullet with ridiculous sideburns. Actually, that was after the sideburn trim. That poster there. I used to have sideburns that I could hold all my pencils and pens for school in while I would walk around.
Practical.
I remember.
Have you guys seen his picture from high school?
Actually, I remember when me and Dan were like thinking of starting a band.
Uh-huh.
I knew this bass player, but I only had one picture of him, and for some reason that's the picture I had. It was this
You had the
horrible picture of him in the suit with the mullet, and Dan just like.
I was like, this dude? He's like, no, he's really cool, trust me.
Dan,
He showed me a picture, and I'm like,
but he's got bangs.
I couldn't really say much because I had like a rat tail myself at the time, so it would have been a little hypocritical.
That just shows how much we don't judge.
To be honest if I was to be totally frank, I actually saw the picture and I was like, yeah, that's our guy.
What did it? Was it the bangs, the mullet, the sideburns, or
just
the
overall, all of it together.
I think it was the confidence with which I wore it.
Yeah, he has like a big smile, just like I'm the man in that picture. Like, look at me, you know.
Yeah.
And he had just been impeached as class president.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Why'd you get impeached?
Misappropriation of student funds, I suppose. I used all of the money we had in the account that year to buy milk and cookies for all of my class.
Just for his class, not for the whole high school.
Yeah.
Just for your class?
Yeah. But we got a lot of milk and cookies each.
So would you guys say Ben would have the most street cred here?
Yeah, I would say it depends how you measure street cred. But,
As long as you measure street cred in giving out cookies.
And
how much hot sauce he can eat.
How much time you spend in jail.
Down and it was like hot sauce challenge, Ben would be our guy for sure.
And arrests. Yeah,
Ben leads in arrests.
Yep, he does.
Well, what a good guy I am, and leading the charge here.
Ben,
I am not a role model.
The ladies like the bad boys, and you should just go along with it. And you should really grow up.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
It's very confusing that you're both the good and the bad boy in our band. Like you're the nicest.
Yeah, he's a good. He like
You can also knit the most. Yeah.
Very confusing character.
You knit?
He was homecoming king. He was the most popular for sure.
Easily.
Very confusing, right? I don't get it.
I'm confused too. I
want to write a movie about you, and then I want you to be the voiceover.
Okay, yeah, I'll narrate my own life story. That sounds like a good time.
Now, you guys were just on SNL earlier this month. What happens backstage when you're the band? Because I wonder, like, they got their skits going on and everything. Are you just sitting in a room just getting nervous the whole time, or are you watching the show?
No, that's pretty, You're in a room getting nervous watching the show on the TV. Yeah, it's kind of.
And then when you walk in the hallway, like, people are changing. It's New York, so everything's crammed really small.
Yeah, the cast members are constantly making themselves cocktails and just running around.
No, you're saying SNL guys are drunks, basically. That's what we're saying here.
I mean, we didn't want to come out and say it, but
yeah. You know. Any behind the scenes with McCarthy? Anything crazy?
She was awesome. We hung with her a bit, and she was really very funny. Like everything that comes out of her mouth is just funny. Super sweet, like bubbly personality just fills the room when she walks in. Like her personality is just huge.
Does she do that thing she did in Bridesmaids where she does that weird split?
I
I
don't think she
didn't
did that.
personally
Yeah.
witness that at all.
We didn't ask her. She might have.
Yeah.
We asked.
I think she probably would have been offended if I'm like, hey, come on, do that one thing you do from Bridesmaids
thing
all
for
the
the
time.
movie.
Yeah.
The one thing everybody asked you to do, can you please do that for us? You guys performed at the Grammys with Kendrick Lamar. Do you guys have his phone number, all of you, or is it just one of you, or who has Kendrick's number?
Yeah, I mean, we all became friends with Kendrick. I think we all probably have his number.
Do you, need,
sure.
do you need to text him?
Yeah.
I was wondering because Macklemore put that text up on Instagram,
Yeah.
and what caught me off guard was that it said Kendrick Real. So like
I
he
thought
had
that
a
was
fake
weird
one?
too. I thought that was weird too. Actually,
you?
when I saw, yeah, because I was like, why would you put Kendrick? Like you have a fake Kendrick?
one?
Yeah, I did think that was strange. You know what though? He's a really cool guy, very down to earth. We really enjoyed doing the Grammys together. Became friends. Had him come back do SNL with us, and he's a great guy. Macklemore seemed like a nice guy. We met him.
Oh, I'm sure he's a great guy.
I have
as
him
well.
in my phone as Macklemore real. So
How long did it take to get? Was that dye or was it like powder that you guys got squirted with?
We don't really know exactly what.
All
it
we
was.
know is it came from India,
Yeah, and they won't tell us what's in it.
and you're not supposed to ingest it, but we all did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Dan was singing, so you had to sing with that thing in your mouth.
Yeah, after we got off stage, we had this group bonding experience where we were all gagging, spitting up this horrible red
throwing
sludge
up.
over a garbage can
Yeah.
together.
Oh, that's like getting
right
pepper
before
sprayed.
like the Twitter picture.
Yeah.
yep.
And then you guys kept it on the rest of the show.
Yeah.
So everybody was kind of like,
The truth is, the thing is it didn't. If you try to wash it off, you just look really like strange. So we were like, well, it's better to keep it on. And it's like, okay, that's why they look that way.
By
than
strange,
try
you
to
mean
rub it
covered
off.
in blood.
Yeah,
Looks
it looked like kind of like blood,
Like a scary movie,
soaked
right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you will thrive in our fun game that I like to call Close Your Eyes and Imagine, Dragons. Okay?
Well, I get it. The punctuation there
Yeah.
makes it mean something different.
You guys will be the dragons. So what I want you to do is take a piece of paper each,
All right.
and then the Sharpie. And I want you to
No.
write down who you would probably do the best impression of. It could be celebrity. It doesn't have to be you guys, but I'm going to perform as well. And then we're going to guess who you're trying to impersonate. Dan will go first. Everybody close your eyes.
Okay.
Dan, go ahead.
Ain't nobody dope as me. I'm just
Outcast?
so fresh. Oh, boom!
Look at
10
that.
points for you.
You guys close your eyes. It's my turn to go.
All right.
Ready? I'm Peter Griffin.
Wait, you just told us who you are. Though.
I know. See?
That's so cheap. That's cheating.
You need to Sharpie a chin right here.
I do need to sharpen your chin and make it look.
You actually did it all right.
Yeah,
Was that pretty good? I've been
Yeah, that's
practicing
pretty
all
decent.
day. I was gonna do
Maybe I would have gotten it if you didn't say who you were.
Yeah. Really?
Nah.
That's the biggest compliment.
Honestly,
No.
probably not. Yeah.
Imagine Dragons, thank you so much. You guys gonna get in the studio and start recording after this tour,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. We just bought a house in Vegas, renovating it into a studio, and we're pretty stoked.
Thank you so much for taking
Thank
the
you. Thank
time.
you.
I know you guys are tired. You're on tour, but it means the world to us. Keep it up.
Of course,
for
man.
Imagine
Thank you.
Dragons. So I'll clap by myself.